Yeah, still from more on your clean Alabama. We're gonna wait for some of the minutes. Um, okay. First, let's have a chat while we're waiting for other people. Is it okay or you don't you long long I'm gonna lay long long go long long I'm gonna go long long go long long no ပြောက်လိုက်တာဆိုတာကိုကျမကိုဘာမှလည်းမပြော
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဟိုဘက်ကလည်းဟိုမီးစက်တည်မလားစီရရှားတော့မပေးတော့အမှလဲနေတာအချိန်ကြီး
ဟုတ်ပါပြီအခုပဲရောက်နေအိမ်ရောက်
ဟုတ်အခုကတော့တော်သေးတာပေါ့မနက်9နာရီကနေတနာရီတိမီးလာတယ်
အဲ့ဆိုတော်သေးတာပေါ့အဲ့လိုဒီချေတို့နဲ့မီလျှက်စစ်မီဆိုတာတော်တော်လျှက်စစ်မီကရှားပါပစ္စည်းရှင်နေတို့စီမှာ
ဟုတ်တယ်ချင်းအခုခေတ်ပေါ့နော်တော်တော်ရှားပါ
ဟုတ်ပါတော်တော်ရှားပါ
လေးတာပေါ့မိုးလေးရွာပဲလို့ရေအားလေးရစစ်တယ်ရေဖြည့်တယ်
သူကအဲ့ပြီးမမှန်ကဲဆိုပုံမှန်ဆိုရင်ဒီချေတို့ဒီကပိုရရမှာလေမဒီနေ့ဆိုမလာတော့ဘူးလားမသိမနေ့ကတညာလုံးနေလာ
နော်ဒါပေမဲ့အခု9နာရီတော့မဖြတ်တော့ဘူးတဲ့
ဟုတ်လားတို့ဆရာတပည့်တွေဟိုလာကို12နာရီည12နာရီလောက်တင်ရဒီလိုမီးလာဒါတော့မအိပ်ဒီပါဟိုကစက်ခါတို့ပြီးရင်ဘူးရှိလဲElvin နဲ့တခါတလေပိုင်းသူတို့တွေကတော့မိုးရွာရင်အိပ်ပျော်သွားတတ်တယ်
အခုတော့အိမ်နေလားမသိဘူးတော့သိထားကြနေတာ
ဟုတ်လားပြအိမ်ငိုင်းနေကြပြီလားအိမ်ငိုင်းပါပဲနော်
ဟုတ်တယ်
ဒါလေးကလည်းအင်္ဂလိပ်စာဆိုတော့နည်းနည်းပုံမြင်လေးတွေဖတ်ရင်းနဲ့ပြောရတာပေါ့ပြောတယ်မတတ်နိုင်ဆိုတော့What are we supposed to do now? In fact, in English, we have just three things to practice, especially for your text is writing, listening, and reading. So very, very much with this cold and lazy weather. But I prepared to have speaking practice too. So while we are waiting for other people, we can say something maybe about the weather. What do you like to do the most for this weather? Like this weather?
Sleeping, of course.
Sleeping, of course. I mean, while the schools are open, it's also rainy season. In rainy season, do you like to go to school?
No. Definitely no. But fortunately schools are closed,
Yeah, schools
otherwise we have to wake up like 6 o'clock in the morning. Like it's so uncomfortable.
Yes. That is so uncomfortable.ဒီလာမယ့် Monday ကနေရောစပြီးတော့ Discord maker တို့ Discord maker ဆိုတာကျောင်းဒီချေတို့စာအုပ်ဒီစာအုပ်ထဲမှာပါတဲ့ဟာပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါကို exercise တွေလုပ်တဲ့ဟာ Discord maker တွေသိလားမှတ်မိသေးလားမှတ်မိပါဦးအဲ့ဒါ Discord maker တို့ဘာလို့ practice ပြန်လုပ်ပြီးတော့မယ်နော်ပြန်လုပ်ပြီးတော့မယ်ဆိုတာကဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့အရှေ့ပိုင်းတွေကပြန်ပြီး revision ပြန်ပေးမလို့ပြီးတော့ unit 5မှာဒီကျတို့ရေးရတဲ့မှာပါလဲ the cool, the rules of the one about no damage, and then recap the allocation at the cool sheet, palace or blood twist fine. Blood twist fine sheet. My larger, two do sasa. Oh, Lamian, Ever didn't know about Ever.
Yes, I wake up at 6:30 a.m.
6:30. Oh, that's very early.
Yes, because we have to take my father to the hospital.
Hmm?
My
Is that
father,
medic?
yes,
Supposed
my
to be.
father is sick, so
Oh. So your father is sick just these days, or is a long time?
I'm sorry, Che. Father days.
Ini pray that is so neat by our sheet. Oh, all right. So we're gonna practice a little bit about speaking firstly. Okay. So အခုပဲပြောနေတာတခြားသူလည်းရတော့နော်တနင်္လာနေ့ကနေစပြီးတော့လေအရှိပိုင်းက Discord maker တို့ပြောရတဲ့ခါကြလို့ရှိရင်ဟိုကအဲ့မှာလေတခုကဒီချေကြော်ရတဲ့ unit မှာပါတာတခုရှိတယ်ဒါတို့သမီးတို့ဟို IG ရောက်လို့ရှိရင်အေး EFL လာမသိဘူးယူလို့ရှိရင်ပါမယ်ဟာလေဒီမျိုး ioni တို့ sarcasm တို့သိရမလားဒါတို့ဒီဟိုဟာ linguistic ပိုင်းကိုလေးလာတဲ့ဟာရှိအဲ့ဒီဟာအပိုင်းကိုဒီချက်နည်းနည်းစီပြန်ပြီးတော့ revision ကြော့တော့မယ်နော်အရှိပိုင်းမှာကြော့မယ်ဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့ကလေးတွေကအရှိပိုင်းမှာတက်ပြီးတော့နောက်ပိုင်းကျလို့ရှိရင် reading ဗာလဲတခါလေကြာရင်အစင်ပြေတာမျိုးဘာမျိုးဖြစ်တတ်တယ်လေနော်စစချင်းပိုင်းမှာဟိုလူဆုံတာများတော့ဒီချက်စဉ်းစားတာပေါ့နော်အဓိကကောလုံးလည်းနည်းနည်းမြင်အောင်လို့ဆိုတော့စစချင်းပိုင်းမှာဒီချက်အဲ့ဒီ revision ပြန်တဲ့ပိုင်းကိုထည့်ပြီးတော့မယ်နော်ထည့်တော့မယ်တနေ့ကနေစပြီးတော့လေတစ်ခုစီလာပေါ့အဲ့ဒါကို exercise လုပ်အဲ့ဒါကိုပြန်ရှင်း exercise လုပ်အဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးလေးနည်းနည်းသွားမယ်နော်အဲ့တော့အခုလောလောဆယ်ကတော့ let's roll the dice ပေါ့ let's roll the dice မြန်ဖွင့်မဲမိုးအေးတော့မှငါတပည့်ကျောင်းတွေပါတက်အော်ဒီနေ့က Friday ကို TGIF ကိုရရမ်းလေးညလုံးဖူးလို့today's TGIF ဆိုတော့အကုန်တက်ကြလားအဲ့တော့ဒီချက်ဒီမှာကဒီမှာ this is row this is column right column က6 row က6ရှိရယ်အဲ့တော့ဘာလုပ်မလဲဆိုတော့ we firstly go to the dice and let's roll and so this is a kind of a speaking practice too because you can practice your speaking like for your exam too right these are the question from IELTS exam cue card part 2 I guess or part 1 roll the dice roll. Three dice. So row က number တစ်ခုเนาะဒါ row ပေါ့ဒါ sorry column ဒါ row เนาะဒါ row အရင်ခေါင်းမယ်ခေါက်ပြီး column ခေါက်เนาะလုပ်ကြည့်အောင်စဒီမှာကြားတဲ့နံပါတ်ကိုပြောရမှာเนาะ Okay who would like to start first Sule do you want to start first
It's fine.
Okay let's roll the dice oh 3 okay so 3 is for row And let's roll for a column. 4, 3, 4. Okay, you're gonna talk about 3 is for row, 4 is for column. Here, describe something healthy you enjoy doing. What is that you do? Where do you do it? Who do you do it with? And explain why do you think doing this is healthy. Okay, talk about it.
Okay. Like it's the workout. I do workout with my sister every morning before I attend the class. Like sometimes I go to gym, or like most of the days, like I play. Sorry, I work out in our home, like
Yes.
with our own stuffs.
Oh, that's great. Oh, you are really sporty. I didn't know that. You want gym.
Yeah, actually, I'm not really a healthy person. Like I have some like asthma. That's why my mom and also my sister forced me to work out like that. Share. Like,
Yeah.
it's make me fit, and also I sometimes I eat like some calories, but
Yes.
I after I start this plan, and I only eat as the meal plan, and I get
Oh,
fit. Yeah,
wow, that's so great.
and also my health condition is getting better. Yeah.
Yeah, glad to hear that. Yeah, that's so great. Okay, then next, yeah, of course, this keep you healthy, right? Let's go to next one. I think it's this time is Lynn. Okay, so I'm gonna roll the dice for Lynn. Okay, 3. So 3, 4. 3, 4 row. 1 for column. 3, 1. So you have to describe the artist or entertainer you admire. Who are they and what do they do? How did they become successful? How did you find out about them? Explain with why you admire them. Okay.
If I have to choose, that would be Jimmy Donald. He is a famous YouTuber and he entertains people with many events, like giving away very expensive cars and like making 20 movies as a video, and like the winner will get millions of money. Like we can find him as Mr. Beast on YouTube. And he started to stream at the age of 20, I guess, and he become famous and gave away many things.
Okay. So it's just a person, a YouTuber, right?
Yeah, a YouTuber.
So what is his, how many followers he got so far?
I think over 5 million.
Wow.
I guess he's the richest YouTuber. I don't know, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I get it. Okay, thank you very much. Next one is Algao. Let's roll the dice. Okay. So 5 for row. 6, 5 for row and 6 for the column. So your question is here. Describe a traditional meal that you prepare in your country on a special occasions. It is okay whether you or your family. When do you eat the meal and how do you prepare it? Okay, you have to say a little bit about ingredients and then the meal. So why it is prepared in special occasions.
Is coconut rice. Sometimes it can be used in many occasions, like weddings or just donations. And it's made with some rice coconut, you pour some coconut powder or coconut milk into the rice cooker and it automatically make it. You eat it with either chicken or any other type of meat you like.
Yes. So why do you know why this meal is prepared on our special occasion?
I don't know.
Okay, that's a very clear question and answer. Okay, then let's go to Elvin. Elvin. One for row. Six for column. So 1, 6. Describe that you usually do in your leisure time. Oh, that's a good one. You are lucky one. What do you do? Who do you do it with? Who do you do it with? So who do you share that your hobby with? And where do you do it? And explain why you like to spend your free time like that.
Usually when I'm bored, I listen to the music. It makes me really relaxed and satisfying. And sometimes I play like a video games. But I didn't play it much because it makes me getting angry.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes I chat with my friends on online, and sometimes I go cycling in my yes in near
In your
my
place,
house.
neighborhood.
Yes,
In
because
your house or in your
I'm
neighborhood?
in my neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm an only child.
Yes.
I don't have
Brothers and sisters.
yes brother and sister to play with me. So and I don't have friends in my neighborhood. I'm only adult teenagers in my neighborhood.
Oh. Okay, that's a kind of a little boring when you say it, but you know, as it is the internet era, you don't need to be you don't need to look for the friends outside, right? You can get friends online too. Okay, then next one is Taka Novila. Taka Tumiya.
I think so.
Neta la 6,
Yes.
no? 6, yeah. Oh, 6 there. Oh,
Lucky.
okay. Describe a piece of modern technology you own. What is it? How do you use it for? How long have you owned it? And explain why it's important to you.
It might be my phone. Oh yeah, it's very important for me. You know, you can use it many ways, and most of the times I spend time only with my phone. You know, playing games. You know, using social media. Blah
Yes.
blah blah. Yeah, reading books. Reading books is not that much.
Okay, so
how
you're just
have you?
checking Facebook or like that?
Yes, yeah, like that. About how long you have? Since I was 6 years old, I own phone. I own one mobile phone. Yeah, like keypad.
Okay.
Not screen. Yeah. After when I 10 years old. Yeah, when I'm 10 years old, I got mobile phone. Yeah, that has screen, not keypad. And since that day, I started playing games. Day by day. Yeah.
So 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is so important for you. That's your smartphone.
Yeah, it's a piece of my life.
Oh, it's a piece of your life. Okay. What is another piece of your life? Oh, no say. I'm just kidding. Okay. Well, the last, but oh no, not the last. Long long jandy, Lamin jandy, but doing yeah.
And let Lamin go first.
Okay. Lamin? Hey there. Lamin, are you there? Lamin စကားဆိုတော့တိတ်မပြောချင်ကျမကိုချီးနေဟုတ်ပါဘူးသူမိုက်ပြောပါလာသူကလာ Okay 3 row 3နဲ့ column 1နဲ့ row 3နဲ့ column 1ဒီချက်ပြောထားပြောရသေးတယ်နော် row 3 column 1 row 3 column 1 describe the artist. Oh, it's already finished, so let's go next one. So not good on it. Row 6 column 2. Row 6 column 2 is probably row 6 column 2. Okay, you have to say me about a product. Tell me about a product that you bought and was dissatisfying. So you don't satisfy about it. Okay, let's talk about it. So what was the product? Where did you buy it from? And what was not satisfying? This will be totally. Hold on. I don't think he's okay with No, like it or not, you're gonna have to go.
Okay.
He's leaving already. He's leaving.
Che, by the way, like 5.
Oh, I'm ignoring him. 3, 5, 3.
5, 3.
5, 3 is here. Describe a bad weather experience you have had. Okay, very, very good question.
Okay. Like for a bad weather, I've experienced is, you know, a very hot weather, not a rainy season. because like at the summer they like electricity are cut off, you know, and it's very hot to handle it. No aircon. And like when we go outside of our house, like I feel like I've got burned alive. Like so hot that I remember that I think in 2018, like the hottest, I think it was the hottest like, year with nearly 50 degrees. Yeah.
Oh, maybe the heat wave.
Yes, yeah. Maybe, yeah. And yeah, so like I really hate the hot season, you know. And that's 2018 was my experience.
Oh.
That I was almost become a steak.
Oh. Yes. So not this year is the hottest one for you, as you remember.
No, Jay, because I've already experienced the hot wave in 2018.
So you're cool in this weather.
Yes.
Good for you, Will. Because you know, even if you feel hot very much in 2018, if we are okay and we won't have any, how can I say, we won't have any problems, right, for about electricity. Because I remember the year it was, I think I joined in the university, or I don't know, I already graduated, of course. It's been a long years, right? 2018, I started to dive into the technological industry. Yeah, but I don't feel very hot at that time because electricity is not. We got electricity all the time. But for you is just only unfortunately you why you feel hot at the time, because we got all electricity, right? The hotel no, is that the place you have been traveling?
What do you mean by that place?
Are you were you traveling in that year, or
No,
that you
I'm still in Yangon. I mean, I was still in Yangon, you know.
oh, you were staying in
Yeah,
Yangon?
yeah, it's like I felt like I was in the Middle East country. Although I was in Yangon.
Oh, I see. Okay. So ကျတို့ဒီဥစ္စာလေးသွားမယ်နော်ဟိုဖြစ်တယ်ဒီကျတို့ဒီဟာလေးကဖတ်ကြည့်မယ် so this အော်ဒီကျတို့ဒီအရှိရဟာပြီးသွားလားa hero ဖတ်နေပြီလားကျတို့a hero ဖတ်နေပြီလား that's not each ကျတို့ဖတ်နေပြီလား
Yes, 2 pages already done.
2 pages already done အဲ့ဆိုကျတို့ကဒီမှာ तू က4 pages ရှိရပါတော့ဒါပေမဲ့အများကြီးမများဘူးဒီထဲမှာတခုဘာဟိုဖြစ်တာလဲဆို target lesson ကလေဒီမှာကျတို့ဒီစကားလုံးလေးရှိမယ်ပြီးသွားတဲ့အခါကျလို့ရှိရင်ဒီမေးခွန်းနဲ့ကတချို့ဟာတွေဖြေကြည့်မယ်နော်ဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့ဟိုမေးတဲ့ပုံစံကကျတော့ literature မေးတဲ့ပုံစံဖြစ်တော့ဒီထဲကမေးခွန်းလိုအပ်တဲ့မေးခွန်းတွေတချို့ဖြေကြည့်မယ်နော်ဒီချက်နဲ့အတူတူဖြေပါဒါတို့နဲ့အကုန်လုံးကိုယ့်အကိုဖြေစရာတော့မလိုဒါပေမဲ့အတူတူဖြေကြည့်မယ်ဖြေကြည့်တဲ့အခါမှာဘယ်လိုဖြေရလဲဆိုတာတစ်ချက်လေးလာလို့ရအောင်နော်အဲ့ခါကျရင်ကျတို့နောက်ပိုင်းနေမှာဒီလိုမေးခွန်းတွေကိုတစ်ချက်ကြော်ခဲ့တာရှိနောက်ပိုင်းနေမှာကျတို့တကြောပြန်သွားတဲ့အချိန်မှာမေးလိုအပ်တဲ့မေးခွန်းတွေပြန်လုပ်တော့မယ်နော်ဆိုတော့အရှင်းကမဖတ်ရသေးတဲ့သူတွေကလေဖတ်စီရမလို့အောင်လို့ဒီချက်နည်းနည်းရှင်းပြလိုက်နော် So I'm going to explain you a little bit about the story for 2 pages. Now we're going to continue the story start from the that part, okay? From 131. But firstly, I would like to explain you a little bit about the story hero, okay? So this is the story about a little boy and his father. And the little boy, he one day the little boy and his father are reading a newspaper, and then there is a news is about a child attack, a child fight the tiger or lion, but it's a big animal. So his father said, no, the little boy said, such kind of person couldn't be a child. It will be adult, because a child is very weak and he can't do anything. So he says so, but his father denied or insisted on his argument, and he said that if we have the wiser thought, we can defeat, okay, we can defeat even if it is big animals or anyone else. And then they talk a little bit about that news, and after that he said that, do you have a challenge, do you have courage? The father asked the child, do you have the courage? So the child said he has courage. Then they take a challenge. The challenge is he has to sleep alone by himself for a night. Not for a night, by himself for a night, and then if he is okay, and he will accept that he has courage. So the little child, in fact, he just saying it because he didn't want to sleep by himself, because he was sleeping with his granny. So he was afraid of the dark, like other children. He was afraid of the dark, and staying alone is not it's not the one he liked. But his father and he take a challenge, and then he has to sleep. He has to sleep in his dad's office, okay, in his dad's office. That is the thing. So he and his father roll the bed and then go to the office. So that is the end of page number 130. Now we're gonna go to page number 131. In fact, I let you guys to read, like for those who attend yesterday, you guys may already read by yourself, but we will do it again because I'm very sure that you won't wake up very early in this morning, especially with this weather. Okay, let's see. Then follow his father into the office room. So he followed his father room. On the way, he threw a look of appeal of his mother and said, "Why do you take him to the office room? He can sleep in the hall, I think." So that was his mom thought. "I don't think so," father said. Swami slunk behind him and bowed head. "Let me sleep in the hall, father," Swami pleaded. So Swami begged for father to sleep in the hall because he wouldn't sleep. He doesn't like to sleep alone and far place because his father's office was a little far. "Your office room is very dusty, and there may be scorpions behind your law books." His father is a lawyer probably, so he said like that. "But there are no scorpions, little fellow. Sleep on the bench if you like." So, but his father didn't agree with his idea to sleep in the hall. So he just only have no choice to, and then he has to go to the office. "Can I have a lamp burning in the room?" "No, you must learn not to be afraid of darkness. It is only a question of a habit. You must cultivate good habits. Will you at least leave the door open?" "All right, but promise you will not roll up your bed and go to your granny's side at night. If you do it, mind you, I will make you laughing stock of your school." So his father said not to, he asked for a lamp, but his father didn't give a lamp, and then his father teach him not to be afraid of darkness. But he requests one thing, that to let the door open. But his father agreed with that. But his father say one more: if the little boy roll his bed and then go back to his granny room, he will tell the school to love him, right? So he said like that. So I mean, felt cut off from the humanity. It means like he think that how cruel his father is. He was pained and angry. You will know that feeling, right? When your mom or dad say something or discipline you, and sometimes you might feel pain and angry. So did I when I was young. We didn't like to strain of cruelty. He saw his father's nature. He hated the newspaper for printing the tiger story. He wished that the tiger hadn't spared the boy, who didn't appear to be the boy after all, but a monster. So he have nothing to blame. That's why he blamed to the newspaper and then the little boy on the newspaper and the tiger. Because of that story, he has to take this challenge, right? As the night advanced and silent, here night advance mean go forward. So as the night come and darker and darker, the silence in the house deepened. So the house started to be silent and no noises. He heard his beat faster. Okay, you know that because he was very excited. The way of the light from the street lamp strayed in a cast shadow of the wall. Through the stillness, all kinds of noises reached his ears. The ticking of his clock, rustle, trees, snoring sounds, and some bug night insects humming. So as the house became silent, and he started to notice, okay, on the environment, such as the rustle of the tree and the snoring sounds from the house and the some big nice insect humming, okay? So you will probably hear those noises if the house or the environment started to be silent. At the time you notice the noises from outside, right? Like that, he started to, and he was excited, and he is focusing on everything he hear. Sammy hardly hardly got up and then spread his bed under the bench and crouched there. It seems to be a much safer place, more compact and reassuring. He shut his eye tight and encased himself in his blanket once again. So he encased himself means he just cover the whole body in the blanket, okay? And in sleep and wrapped with the nightmares, a tiger was chasing him. So he fell asleep finally, and then in his, because of his scared mind, he had a dream. Okay, in the dream, a tiger was chasing him, and his feet stuck to the ground, and he desperately trying to escape, but his feet would not move. He couldn't move. I think some of you guys may feel that kind of feeling when you have a nightmare. A tiger was his back, and he couldn't hear the claws crash the ground, scratch, and then a light there. Sammy tried to open his eye, but his eyelid would not open, and the nightmare continued. It threatened to continue forever. Sammy groaned in despair. Groan in despair means, groan is in Burmese, groan in despair. So he was so desperate, and then he groaned, okay? With a desperate effort, he opened his eyes. Finally, I think he woke up from his bad dream, and he put his hands out to feel the granny's presence in his side, as it was his habit, but he only touched the wooden leg of the bench, and his lonely state came back to him. So after he just got up from the nightmare, and he tried to find for his granny, but as he is sleeping alone, he don't see anyone else. Instead, he just touch a wooden leg of the bench where he is sleeping on, okay? He swallowed with fright, and now what was the rustling? He moved to the edge of the bench and started into the darkness. Something was moving down, so he sees something that was moving down, okay? So rustling, maybe he hear the footstep. Something was moving down. He was gazing. So he lying on the bench, and then he is seeing or looking at in the horror, and his end has come. And it came nearer. Okay, it came nearer to him. And he clawed out from the under bench and hugged it with all his might, and used his teeth on it's like a mortar weapon. Mortar weapon means it's a very powerful weapon. Mortar is, in fact, it refers to the human being or something who can die. Okay? အဲ့တော့ mortar ဆိုတာကျတော့ပြောရမလို့ဘယ်လိုမျိုးလဲတေးမျိုးတွေလို့ပြောတာကွာတေးမျိုးဆိုပြောချင်တာမတိရစ္ဆာန်တွေတို့ခါလူတွေတို့အဲ့ဒါမျိုးပေါ့နော် mortar weapon ဆိုတော့သူ့ရဲ့ကိုယ်ပိုင် weapon ကိုပြောချင်တာ Ayo, something has bitten me. So he hear a sound. It said, something has bitten me. One fall with an agonized, thundering cry, and was followed a heavy trembling and falling at his furniture. So he was it was very hard in pain because he bite, okay? He bite that thing. and then he hear the human being song. Something has bited me. In a moment, father, cook, and servant came in. So there are 3 people came in, and all 3 of them fell in the burglar. In fact, the thing that came nearer to him is the burglar. Congratulations were showered on Swami next day. So he became the hero. Okay, he became the hero of the day. His classmates looked at him with respect, and his teacher patted his back. You know, pat it, right? In order to encourage somebody, we say that, we do that. The headmaster said that he was a true scout. Swami had bitten into a flesh of one of the most notorious housebreakers. He was the baddest one. Not baddest. He was the worst one. Okay, one of the worst one in the house of the housebreakers. So he is the burglar. The one who he bite is a burglar. Now, police are also grateful to him for it. Okay, police are also thankful on his action. That the inspector said, "Why don't you join the police when you are grown up?" Swami said, "For the sake of the politeness." For the sake of good show, don't hardly dear. ကျွန်တော်အဲ့ဒါကိုကောင်းကျိုးလို့ပြောရတဲ့ခါကျရှင်တစ်ခုခုအတွက်လို့ပြောတယ်။ဆို for the sake of the politeness ဆိုတော့ယဉ်ကျေးမှုအတွက်ပဲပေါ့နော်ဒီချက်တော့ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲယဉ်ကျေးမှုအရာပဲပေါ့ယဉ်ကျေးမှုအရာပြန်ပြောလိုက်တယ်မှာ for the sake of God ဆိုလို့ရှင်ဘုရားသခင်ရဲ့အလိုတော်ကြီးအဲ့လိုပုံစံပြောရကွာဒီမှာလူတွေကောင်းမှုအတွက်ပေါ့ for the sake of the class ဆိုရင် class ကောင်းမှုပေါ့အဲ့လိုပြောချင်နော် Okay, Swami said for the sake of politeness, certainly yes, though he has quite made up his mind to be an engine driver. So in fact, he already got his way of destiny. It is to be an engine driver, a railway guard, or a bus conductor later in his life. A very, very ambitious one. When he returned home from the club at night, father asked, "Where is the boy?" "He's asleep already." "He didn't have wink of sleep the whole last night," said his mother. So the next day, when his father came back, he fell asleep, you know. And when his father asked his mom, his mother said he didn't got even a nap at last night. So he was sleeping right now. He must tired and then sleeping right now. Where is he sleeping? So the father asks again, where is he sleeping? In his usual place, mother said casually. He went to the bed at 7:30. Sleeping beside his granny again. Father said, "No wonder he wanted to be asleep before I could return home. Clever boy." So he, in fact, you know, if he is awake, his father will say to sleep alone. So in order to avoid it, he just go to the bed very early before his father arrive. Mother lost her temper. You let him sleep where he likes. You needn't risk his life again. So his mother say, just only let him sleep where he likes. Father mumbled as he want to change. All right, Molikudo, and spoil him as much as you like. Only don't blame me afterwards. Okay, so this is the conversation that happened between his father and mother. Finally, his father gave up, right? So me following the whole conversation from under the blanket. In fact, he wasn't asleep. It was too early for him to. Felt tremendously relieved. Oh, he relieved to hear that his father was giving him up. So finally, his father don't let him to sleep alone. So he was relieved or stressed out. Okay. I believe you guys have I believe you guys understand the story. So I want you guys, I would like to give you guys 5 minutes and to recap a little bit about this test 9E, and then please find the meaning, please find, not meaning, yeah, meaning plus synonym, okay, for those 10 words. So I will divide the Judy, Delon, you take flight and apparition, okay?
Yes, teacher.
Flight and apparition for you. And next one is Sule. Sule disputed. So you have to find the meaning plus what synonym, okay? Meaning or synonym, Shamano. Disputed and cultivate. Sule. The lame proposition, okay? Proposition. This is for you. Strain is for Elvin. Strain how many strain for Elvin, and then Hong Tennessee and model. Do journey. Long BY, so let BY, Lamin BY, Hong Kong BY, Link gesticulation at mollycoddle. Now gesticulation, what put up mollycoddle go why you like bala? Elvin, you like mollycoddle and model Elvin. Copy no? Oh wow, teacher, how about that? Tennessee be like that.
No, teacher, just strain.
Strain may be that, so strain yeah mollycoddle you like, no?
Yes.
As in lane jaro gesticulations go shopping. I'm not. Can I put up a color buy like that? တလုံးနဲ့ရတဲ့သူရောဟိုအဖြစ်စိတ်မကောင်းနေဖြစ်နေတော့ Okay, so definition plus definition plus synonym, no? Okay. You guys finished? So tell me about the flight and operation. Flight, what is the meaning of flight? Who took that word?
Me.
Yeah, hello.
Flight means the action or process of flying through air.
Okay, what is this synonym?
It's flying. Okay, the synonym is flying.
Flying อ่ะခဏဒီမှာ flight ကိုဘာကိုပြောထားလဲဒီထဲမှာပြောထားတယ် his flight up a tree ဆိုတာဘာဖြစ်နိုင် The boy had with his tiger and his flight up a tree where he stay for half a day.
Okay, the next meaning is a float or large body of birds or insects in the air, especially when migrating. Yeah, a float.
Apparition လား apparition က
မဟုတ်ဘူးချေအဲ့ဒါမဟုတ် flight မှာတယ်ဗာလဲ meaning ကနှစ်ခု
Oh, the different meaning of flight.
Okay, different meaning. A large body of birds or insects in the air, especially when migrating. Synonym ကတော့ flock.
Flock. Yes. Okay. Apparition. What is the meaning of apparition?
Oh, and you know, when I search apparition, like it says, it recommended me horror trailer movie. So like I had to add apparition meaning what? And apparition me a ghost or ghost-like image of a person.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why they recommend me a horror movie. And the synonym is ghost or spirit, you know.
Yes.
Okay.
Ghost or spirit. Great. Next one, disputed.
Deny or argue with something. Synonym is refuse. And cultivate is like prepare or practice for doing something. Synonym is practice, teacher.
Yes. Great. Next one is preposition. တစ်ခုပဲပြောခိုင်းထားတာ preposition. သိမကောင်းဒါမဲ့
Preposition, a statement that expresses an opinion.
Yes. The statement that expresses an opinion. Great. And what is this?
Synonym of preposition is a theory.
Theory. Great.
Yes.
Thank you. Staying and Moligodo.
Staying is a behavior of a demand or an instance of demand. Synonyms are tendency or instinct. Mollicator is treating someone in an overprotected way as the one placed. Synonyms are quarter and overparent.
Yes. Okay, great. And next one is model. Tendency and model. Yes.
Tendency is not giving up easily or persistent. The synonyms are determined and persistence.
Yes.
Mortal is likely to cause death. The synonym is deadly.
Yes. Mortal is what? The 9 နဲ့တူမျိုးပြောနော် Okay. Gesticulations.
Gesticulation is an action that we use to communicate each other using body signs.
Yes, great.
The synonym is like the body signs. Yeah.
Yes, body sign. Yes, gesticulation is body sign. Great. Thank you. Surely ellipsis never that down. Ellipsis never that down. Teacher, no? See, explain how ellipsis is used to in the passage of for different purposes. Ellipsis ka beniyama tong le lo pyo piya bule. Mami la. Ellipsis ka lo kwa dot tong ko pyo da. အမြဲတမ်း teacher တို့တခြားနေရာမှာသုံးတာရှိတယ်ဒီတိုင်းပဲ teacher ပြောတာမသိဘူးဆိုရင်တော့မှာပဲအဲ့ဒါပဲနေရာမှာသုံးလို့ရှိတယ်ချုပ်နည်းနည်းတော့ပြောကြည့်ပါ
ဘာမှလည်းပဲသိတော့
ဒီပမာလိုပဲပြောလိုက်တာ
အဲ့တော့နောက်ကထက်ရေးလို့ရတယ်
နော်တော့နောက်မှာ teacher တော့ထပ်မရေးဘူးလေ
ထက်မဟုတ်ပြောတာဒါပြောချင်တာ
ဟုတ်တယ်
တော့နောက်မှာ
ပြောစရာ
ပြောရရှိတယ်အဲ့လို
ပြောစရာရှိတဲ့ခါကျရင် teacher တို့ကဖြစ်နိုင်တဲ့စဉ်းစားကြရရှိခါမှာတော့သုံးတယ်ပြီးတော့ teacher တို့ကဒီကိုပေါ့နော်ဒီ reader တွေအနေနဲ့ကိုယ့်ကိုစဉ်းစားစေခြင်းတဲ့အခါမျိုးတွေမှာ teacher တို့ကကိုသုံးတယ်အဲ့တော့ဒီနေရာမှာဆိုရှင်ဒီမှာကိုသုံးရတာက ellipsis ကိုသုံးတာပေါ့နော်ellipsis ကိုသုံးရတာဒီမှာဆိုရှင် he knew to hand the bravery village lad while returning home by jungle path came to face with a tiger အဲ့ညမှာသုံးရတဲ့ဒီဥစ္စာဘာလဲ तू ပြောချင်တာတချို့ကိုဘာလို့စေချင်တာလဲဆိုတော့ဆက်ပြီးတော့စဉ်းစားစေချင်တာဟုတ်လားဆိုတော့ဒီ ellipsis ကိုဒီနေရာမှာသုံးတဲ့သဘောကတချို့ဘာလို့စေချင်တာလဲဆိုတော့ဆက်ပြီးတော့စဉ်းစားစေချင်တာเนาะ so that for different purposes ဆိုတော့တချို့တစ်ခုလည်းမဟုတ်ဘူးဒီမှာဆိုရှင်သုံးထားရရှိတယ်အမလေး ellipsis တွေအများကြီးပြုံးတာအဲ့ဒီလိုရေးလိုက်မနော် so in the passage ellipsis is used to choose for I used to let's think about the let's think the reader about the process of menstruation. In the passage, ellipsis is used to let think the reader about the event buying their stuff. Think the reader to think the reader about to think the reader of the event ellipsis is used and there's spider steps သူတို့ဟာလဲ ending ကိုကိုယ့်ကိုတွေးလို့ရအောင်လို့ခြေတို့ ellipsis တွေကိုသုံးထားတာဟုတ်လား and to at the attention on the story. Story မှာတချို့တို့ဗာလဲ ending ကိုကို assume လုပ်လို့ရအောင်เนาะ endings တွေကို assume လုပ်လို့ရအောင်ရယ်ပြီးရတဲ့ခါကျလို့ရှိရင်တချို့တို့သူ့စီကိုသူ့ရဲ့ story အပေါ်မှာ attention ရအောင်ရယ်သူကအဲ့နှစ်ခုကြောင့်ထည့်တာเนาะနောက်တစ်ခုကကြတော့တချို့တို့ဒီအောက်ကတစ်ခု12လေးကိုခဏလောက်သွားမယ်เนาะဒါက C ရဲ့အဖြေ C ရဲ့အဖြေ 12ကိုကြည့်ကြည့်အောင် read the text aloud ဘာပေါ့เนาะထားလိုက်ပါတော့အဲ့တော့what is the story apparently about the story ကဘာအကြောင်းလဲတဲ့ Okay နောက်တစ်ခုကကြတော့တကယ်တော့ဘာပြောထားလဲဆိုရင်ဒီ 12 က what is the story apparently about what is subtext subtext ဆိုတော့တကယ်ပြောချင်တာဘာလို့လဲအဲ့ဒါကတော့ခဏထားအောင်ရှယ်ဒီဟာလေးကိုရှင်းချင်တာ what is the ironic about the story and its title title နဲ့ story ရဲ့ကြားမှာရှိတဲ့ ironic ဆိုတာကကျတော့က opposite ဖြစ်တဲ့အချက်ကိုပြောတာဟုတ်ပြီနော် opposite ဖြစ်တဲ့အချက်ကဘာလဲတဲ့ opposite ဖြစ်တဲ့အချက်ကဘာလဲ story နာမည်ကဘာလဲ story နာမည်ကဘာလဲ
A hero.
The hero.
hero နော် story the story are going to between the title and the story is the other boy actually is not a hero is not is a coward လေးကို coward လို့တော့ဒီတရားသူ့ရဲ့စာကိုပြောထားတာဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ပြောအောင်နော် The story 1 2 The story the little boy actually is a coward with the title called okay ဒီလိုပုံစံလေးရေးပြအောင်နော် So actually တကယ်တော့ तू ကဘာလုပ်ချင်တာလဲဆိုတော့ဒီ story ကကြတော့ပြောထားတာကဒီကလေးလေးကဟိုကြောက်တတ်တယ်ပေါ့နော်ကြောက်တတ်တဲ့ကလေးလေးလို့ပြောထားပြင်မယ်တကယ်တမ်းသူ့ကိုဘာလို့ပြောထားလဲဆိုတော့ title မှာကြတော့ hero လို့ပြောထားတယ်နော်အဲ့ဒါအဆင်ပြေတယ်လို့ဖြေလို့ရတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီချက်စာဘလို့စီးရလဲဆိုတော့တစ်ချက်ပြ sorry ပြီးတော့လေ which characters is the reader sympathetic and which is not အဲ့တော့ character တွေအများကြီးရှိရယ် character အဓိက character တစ်ချက်မှာ၄ယောက်ပါတယ် character ၄ယောက်ပါတယ်အဓိက character ဘယ်နှယောက်လဲအဓိက character ဘယ်နှယောက် how many main characters are there character ၄ယောက်ကဘယ်သူတွေလဲငါတရားမဖြေတော့ character ၄ယောက်ကဘယ်သူတွေလဲ
Swami, his father,
Swami,
his granny, and
his granny and his mother okay အဲ့ဒါအဓိကပေါ့နော်အဲ့ထဲမှာကျတော့အဓိက main character 2ယောက်ပဲရှိရပါလေ Swami and his father ဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ဒီနေရာမှာပြောထားတဲ့ which characteristics is the reader sympathetic အဲ့တော့ reader ကို sympathetic ဖြစ်စေတဲ့ character နဲ့ which is not ဆိုတော့ sympathetic မဖြစ်စေတဲ့ character နှစ်ခုရှိရ ဥစ္စာဘယ်သူက sympathetic ဖြစ်စေရလဲဘယ်သူက sympathetic မဖြစ်စေရ sympathetic ကိုသိလား ဒီချက်ဘယ်မှာတော့ဟမ်ဘာလဲတာ
sympathetic ဆိုတာတနာဖို့
တနာဖို့ကောင်းတာဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့တော့ချက်တနာဖို့ကောင်းအောင်လို့ရေးရတခါတည်းကျရင် reader တွေကနေပြီးတော့ sympathetic ဖြစ်အောင်လို့ရေးကြရဲတဲ့ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ရေးကြတယ် character တစ်ခုပေါ်မှာနော် sympathetic ဖြစ်အောင်လို့ရေးကြရဲဟိုတနာစရာကောင်းရေးတာပေါ့ကွာသူဘယ်လောက်တော့ကြောက်နေလိုက်မလဲဟလားအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးဖြစ်လို့ရေးတာအဲ့ဒါကအဲ့ character က sympathetic character အဲ့ဆိုဒီထဲမှာဆိုဘာဖြစ်လဲ C ရဲ့အဖြေပေါ့နော်ဒါက 11C နော် 11C ဒါကကြတော့ 12အဲ့တော့ဒါ 11D ဟိုကဒီလိုက 12C ပေါ့မနော်အာရုံနဲ့ order ထားလိုက်တာ 12D ဒီမှာဒီတော့ okay နောက်တစ်ခုက12အခုက C ကိုပြောတာနော်အဲ့တော့ sympathetic character ပဲဟာreader sympathetic is from me ပေါ့နော် the little boy from me လိုလားမသိဘူးရေးတာနော် and his father is not a reader sympathetic သူ့ဖေ character ကတော့ကျတော့ sympathetic မဖြစ်ဘူးเนาะဒါကတော့ opening of the story တို့ closing the ending the story တို့ကဒီလိုမပြောတော့ပါဘူးเนาะဒါ opinion ထည့်ပေးခိုင်းတာအဲ့တော့ opening of the story မှာကကျတော့အရင်ရောပြောစရာတော့မရှိဘူး opening of the story မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် तू ကဘာလဲဆိုတော့သူ့ရဲ့ဘလို့အစပြုထားတာလဲဟာလားဘလို့အစပြုထားလဲအဲ့ဒီဥစ္စာစိတ်ဝင်စားဖို့ကောင်းလားအဲ့ဒါကိုမေးတာနော်ကျဒီဟာကိုဘာမှမပို့ဘူးလို့ပြရချင်တယ်page number တောင်မရေးလိုက်ရအောင် page number ဘယ်လောက် page number 1 2 3လောက်132မှာထင်တယ်နော် 132 this is side
133 teacher
133 all right so I guess you guys get it ဒါဆိုဒီလိုပုံစံလေးရမယ်ထင်နော်နောက်ပိုင်းကျရှင်ဒီချက်အဲ့လိုဖြေပြရလေးရှိလာလိမ့်မယ်အဲ့ခါကျရင်လိုက်ကြည့်ပါကိုကလေးကျရင်လည်းဖြေရမှာပါနော်နောက်ပိုင်းကျတော့ literature ယူပြတယ်ဆိုလို့ရှင်လည်းအားရပါလိမ့်မယ်နော် irony ကပါလဲ simile ဆိုအများကြီးပဲဒါဒီချက်နည်းနည်းကြိုပြီးလုပ်ပေးသွားတာပေါ့နော်ဒီလိုဖြေအဆင်ပြေအောင်လို့နော်ဟုတ်
Okay နောက် level ကျရင်ကျ EFL ယူမှဖြစ်တာလားဒါမှမဟုတ် ESL ပဲတက်ယူလို့ရပြီလား
EFL ယူလို့ရတာ EFL ကပို့လို့ရပြောတယ်ပို့လို့ရမဟုတ်ဘူးပေါ့နော်ဒါပေမဲ့ तू ကပို့ပြီးတော့အဆင်ပြေရပြောတယ်ဟိုတကယ်လို့ရှားဟွာဖြစ်တယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဆရာကောင်းကိုလေတိုင်မင်းကြည့်နေနဲ့နော်ဒီချက်ကြားတာတော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးကြားတယ်ဟိုဖြေရတဲ့ပုံစံนี้မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လည်းဟိုဘက်ကနည်းနည်းပဲလွဲတာပေါ့နော်နည်းနည်းပို့လွဲပြောတယ်အဓိကဒီချက်တော့ကဒီမှာ check point တင်ထားတာဆိုတော့ तू က EFL နဲ့ပို့ကြိုက်တယ်ချင်းဟိုကအရင်မခက်ပါဘူးဟိုတနေ့ကတော့ general practice လုပ်ကြည့်ရတော့ EFL နော်ဒါပေမဲ့ EFL နဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့ဟာလဲဒီချက်နည်းနည်းရှာပြီးတော့လေဟို listening practice တွေလုပ်ပေးမယ်နည်းနည်းပါ။ဘာပြောသိတာပေါ့ညီဒီမှာဒါ reading ဒါဟို Spiceman paper ပဲရှိသေးတာနော်ဟိုတကယ်ဆောင်ပွဲကြီးဟာမဟုတ်ဒါဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ pre-test လို့ပြောမှာ pre-test လို့ပုံစံမျိုးပုံစံကတော့နည်းနည်းလေးကွဲရမယ် exam တစ်ခုနဲ့တစ်ခုကပုံစံနည်းနည်းကွဲရမယ်ဒါပေမဲ့သူတော်တော်များများတူဒီမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တချို့ဒီမှာဆိုemail လေးပေးထားပြီးတော့မေးခွန်းလေးမေးရနော်ပြီးတဲ့အခါမှာရွေးရတာတွေလည်းပါတယ်ပြီးဒီမှာဒီလိုမျိုးစာပိုက်အကြီးတွေဖက်ကတော့စာပိုက်ကြီးတွေဖက်ပြီးတချို့မှာကြည့်မေးခွန်းပြချင်တာ When did the capital trip start to change ဒါရဲ့တာမန်မေးခွန်းလေးတွေနော်တာမန်မေးခွန်းလေးဒါပေမဲ့ဒီမှာဆိုလာပြီဒါတို့ဒီချက်အခုနည်းနည်း practice လုပ်ပေးနေတဲ့ဟာမျိုးတွေဒါမျိုးလေးအခုခုနကကြော်ရတဲ့ထဲမှာတစ်ခုပါတယ်အဲ့ဒါအင်စာပေးဖို့ချက်ချန်ခဲ့တာ In the first paragraph the writer said London is a watch and spectacle what does it mean အဲ့တော့ London က a watch and spectacle ဖြစ်တယ်ဆိုတော့ဘာကိုဆိုလိုတာလဲအဲ့ဆိုအဲ့ဒီ passage ထဲမှာဆိုလိုရင်းကိုဒီချက်တို့ကပြန်ပြီးတော့ရှင်းပြတဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးရေးပေးရအောင်နော်အဲ့လိုဟာတွေပါတယ်တွေ့လား second paragraph မှာဆိုဒါပြောထားတယ်ဘာဆိုလိုတာလဲအဲ့တော့ဒီချက်အဲ့ဒါနဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့ဟာဒါတို့ကနောက်သမီးတို့ကဒီမှာလောက်ရမယ့်ဟာတစ်ခုရှိတယ်ဒီမှာဒီဥစ္စာတစ်ချက်အင်စာပေးလိုက်မလို့ပြီးရင်နောက်နေ့ကျွန်တော်တွေ့တဲ့အခါကျရင်ကျွန်တော်9ရက်တောင်ရှိတာဆိုတော့ Monday တွေ့တဲ့အခါကျရင်ဒါကိုနည်းနည်းပြန်ရှင်းပြပေးမယ်ရလားမရဘူးလားကြည့်နော်ဟိုတနေ့တော့ရေးခိုင်းတာလဲ2ယောက်ပဲ3ယောက်ပဲဒီချက်တွေ့ရနော်ဟိုက2ယောက်ပဲတွေ့ရတကယ်တော့ Elvin နဲ့တက်ခါလာအဲ့တော့ဒီဥစ္စာလေးပေါ့နော် rephrase your own words ဒီကတော့ rephrase ပဲလုပ်ခိုင်းသေးတာပေါ့နော်ဒါပေမဲ့ဟိုမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် explanation မှာလုပ်ခိုင်းတယ်ဘယ်နေရာမှာဘယ်လိုသုံးရပါတယ်ဆိုတော့ပေါ့နော်ဒါကတော့ဒီချက်တော့သူ့ရဲ့အခြေခံပေါ့ rephrase လုပ်ခိုင်းတာသူ့ရဲ့အခြေခံအဲ့တော့ rephrase your own words for the underlying words and phrases တော့ဒီ words တွေ phrase တွေကကိုယ့်ကိုပြန်ပြီးတော့ရှင်းပြပါတဲ့ပြန်ရှင်းပြပါဆိုတော့ဒီချက်အမြဲလုပ်ခိုင်းတဲ့အထက်မှာပါဘူးပါတယ်အဲ့တော့မစိမ့်လောက်ဘူးလို့ထင်တယ်နော်အဲ့ဒါအိမ်စာပေးပါမယ်ဒါတို့အများကြီးလည်းလုပ်ဆရာမလိုပါဘူး9ကြောင်းနဲ့ပါလုပ်ခဲ့ပါအိမ်စာအများကြီးမပေးပါဘူး homework က page number 133က page number 133က exercise 11ရဲ့ပြီနော်11 Okay, now let's go to, we have finished 12, sorry. Now let's go to test 9F. So test 9F ဒီနည်းနည်းတော့ဖတ်ကြည့်နော်ဒီတစ်ခေါက်ကကြတော့ဒီတစ်ခုတော့ဒီချက်မောဝါးကြီးဒါတို့ဖတ်ကြည့်လိုက်တော့ပေါ့ကိုအဲ့တော့အများကြီးဖတ်နေရမှာဆိုတော့ time ရောဖတ် So let's read the first one by yourself. Please read the first one. The first page is a short one on page number 133. So firstly we will see the title. The title it is a complete futuristic short story called Visitors. Oh, sorry, this is not futuristic. Futuristic called Visitors. So the story name is Visitor. Let's read it. It's on page number 133. Just read the first one. Okay. She saw the minibus pass the kitchen window before pulling up on the gravel driveway to the side of the house. It looked like a tradesman's van with the metal panels where the windows would normally be, and the ladder striped on the roof racks. But there was no company name on the side of the van, and she felt her stomach tighten at the unfairness of it. Not again, not so soon. The knocking was confident, but not intimidating. Civilized, she opened the door where are 3 men standing on the porch. Have you finished that? So in this passage, she at the start of the story, she saw a van. Okay, it's a car shown in this page. So there is a ladder on it, and then the people from that car knocking her door. So she don't want to rude. She don't want to be rude. That's why she doesn't want to be rude. That's why she opened the door. There were 3 men standing on the porch. You know the porch, right? Okay, let's read until line number 25. The line number 25 you know? Two men, two wore clean neat blue overalls with an official insignia on the pockets. The third man who had knocked the door had a lighter build. He wore a conservative two-piece suit and was approaching the middle age. There was a professional, competent air about him. He looked truly respectable. Yes, she asked. Morning, madam, he replied affably. This is a robbery. Inside the house, she led them into the lounge. They followed politely, conscious of their movements. We had a team through only 2 weeks ago, she complained. So in fact, this is another robbery, and she already got a robbery 2 weeks ago. Not one of us, Mom. I'm afraid we can cooperate with. Oh, we have finished this one yet, right? So down video, no? Not one of us to line number 35. 35 လောက်ဒီဖတ်လိုက် This one You guys finished? Not one of us, madam. I'm afraid we can cooperate with other firms. Competition, you know, you can always put in a complaint. Well, where do you want to start? We like to put you in the picture first, replied the leader, taking a small notebook from his suit pocket. We like our customer to know that they are dealing with professional people. So I just ran through the basics. He flipped through the alphabetical tabs on the side of the book, opened the page cover in a neat pencil notes and diagrams. So one of them said they are the provisional robbers. Okay, so this is about that. And they are just expressing about the wearing style they have and then the way they talk. Okay. Okay, then next one is okay. Line number 35 to read line number. You guys finished?
Yes, teacher, already done.
Okay, then let line number 35 to 45. Okay, he read from it and confirmatory tone, pausing now and then to check that she understood the details and was happy. Mrs. Marston, 42 one word. She noted. So he even note down, note down about their robbery on the book. So he is now collecting the address. She noted. He went on. Now we've disconnected your phone at the junction in the corner. So they already disconnect the phone. In that way, the women cannot call to the police. And we have a man in the street with a second vehicle just to make sure we won't be surprised by anything unexpected. So there is a person who watched the street about the police or anyone else in order to get safe for their robbery. And he gave a small broad smile. He is very pleased with his plan, his how can I say, flawless plan, right? He gave a small broad smile, and we disconnected your power on arrival, and the cost you will put on back as we leave. Oh, that even the power, the electricity, they off it, but they promised that they were on again when they leave. We know how inconvenient it is to have freezers, the frost and so on. The frost ဆိုတာလေကျတော့အရေးပြောတာပဲဥပမာဆိုကျတော့ခဲထားတဲ့အသားတို့တချို့ရေခဲချောင်းတို့ပေါ့နော်အဲ့လိုဟာမျိုးအရေးပြောတော့ the frost လို့ခေါ်တယ် So and he promised to give the power back. The phone, however, is your responsibility as always. So for her smartphone, she has to handle it. Okay. Oh my God. What kind of robbery are this? Is this? Okay, I'm starting to interested in it, but I don't know about you guys. I want you guys to read until the end of page number 134. And 134. Oh no. Please re-enter line number 65. Line number 65 teacherဖတ်ခဲ့ပြီပါနော် ဘယ်နာအစမှာကျိုး line 45 အစ 45 to 65. Okay, so that's all about today. Thank you very, very much for coming today and learning the lesson with me. So start from Monday, we're gonna practice we're gonna review some of the usages such as the Discord makers and then some of the writing styles such as ellipsis or any other things. Okay, so and I also plus some on some days I will put some of the previous lesson for you guys in order to get familiar with your iGCSE upcoming iGCSE class. Okay, then thank you very, very much for coming today. We'll see the day after tomorrow, not tomorrow, no, the day after tomorrow's tomorrow. Okay, so we'll see you on Monday. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.
Bye,
Fine, sir.
Janet.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, teacher.